Today we find ourselves in a rather peculiar situation, in which short-lived trends seem to control design. We are besieged by rapid information built to please our eyes, thus influencing our decisions. Our perception of theory has been blemished by the preconception that theory kills the creative faculty, in which we find ourselves being criticized for being incompetent to design. Since we are immersed in these money shots and intangible reality of pictures instead of physically experiencing the space, this leads to a deprived sense of space. Juhani Palasma once said that a meaningful architectural experience is not simply a series of retinal images. The elements of architecture are not visual units or gestures, they are encounters, confrontations that interact with memory. Because we are advancing so quickly with all this information brought to you in a large plate, it may seem that our architectural pedagogy today is quite worn out. Rodolfo Barragan stated that there are three acts in architecture: conception, construction, and habitation, the latter being the least taught in the academia. There is architectural significance to dance, and how the body circulates through the built environment. Film, and how the body pans through space. People creating unique, transient experiences filmed by memory. But the exploration of architecture through music might propose various structured non-visual expressions that might be influential in achieving a quality of space. So, how can music, an oral phenomenon, effectively influence the architectural experience through developing a way to translate music to space? We can take a look at my score for a workshop by Bianco Carage as an inverse to this research. Here I was given a brief to compose ambient music to support a category in which the Somnium Treehouse was based on. Through intuitive gestures, I have used stringed instruments such as the juxtaposing guitars and an orchestra of violins and cellos to mimic nature and its warmth to stay grounded and simple. In the percussion, I have intended a very simplistic yet rhythmic approach in which could identify with the indigenous by using samples of claps, bongos, seed pods, and drums. The tree house's looping circulation could reflect on the song's tensive narrative, in which you are exposed through various pods that could refer to experiences, such as how the introduction of new instruments in songs create additive expressions from the root of the composition. So, understanding the communicative property of buildings, we are drawn back to the question of how, in which, by the use of the beautiful medium of sounds and symphony, we may attempt to take these strong emotional feelings as guidelines to be replicated in space to what in the end may create volumes for music.